Camelot 321 here. Meijer has finally responded. It took him a whole damn day to do so after the crazy body cam footage was released showing a employee being arrested for eating a few fruit cups and a few chicken tenders that were going to be thrown in the trash can or already had been done so. And it created an absolute shitstorm for Meijer. A crazy ass storm because they could have easily warned the kid for months or once at all and prevented any of this to happen, but they specifically waited just so they could have him arrested. It was very nefarious and very strange. No one was happy about it, and the only people that defended it were contrarians, in my opinion. But I do digress. Meijer's looking really bad, so Meijer decided to respond because they've been under a lot of heat lately for various reasons. So they made a statement, and you can already guess right now how useless and bullshit of a statement it was because it was provided by a corporate company. And you probably can guess what it says, but we're going to jump right into the sauce. So make sure you do me a favor. Hit the like button right now. You guys haven't been doing it, and it's very important. We live or die by that. And I am not ready to die. I'm ready to live. So first and foremost, let's talk about what Meijer's been under fire for lately. So this right here says Meijer didn't just fire someone. An employee died this year. I always take the time to remind people that Meijer being under fire is well-deserved, and also that an employee in Michigan died working there after previously speaking with management to change his schedule. He died working third shift, fell off a lift while doing the truck. That's insane. We've talked about this in the past. I had a video about this 2 weeks ago. It says, at my store, a coworker was hospitalized and told me she felt like she was going to die, only to return to work the next day because she can't lose the money. The company overall cares very little to none about their part-time and disabled employees. I am 30 years old, making $15 an hour because that's the best they can do, they say, as they arrest an autistic kid for eating $110 in merchandise. And the craziest part about this whole deal is everybody agrees. So my last video about this, the comments were shocking because everybody was telling their own Meijer story about joking about eating a rotten French fry and getting fired for it, right? Or eating stuff that was going to be thrown away and completely fired for it over literally no money lost. It's almost like just anger and hate and suffering is what it feels like. But let's jump into this right here. Says boycott Meijer for James. Says the title pretty much explains it. Let's boycott Meijer, not because of their initial handling of the situation, pretty shitty to begin with, but instead the fact that they backed their decision. They backed their decision. Kid didn't deserve that. Officers shouldn't have been put in the situation, all because the manager is an absolute asshole with his ugly, smug smile like he's doing the world a damn favor. All around shitty. Yeah, and if you remember the video, the body cam footage, he's just smirking the whole time. He was loving it. He wanted some sense of control over somebody else. There's people out there, man, that's what they love. They love having a sense of control over other people. You know what I'm saying? Think about COVID, for example. Half the country was willing to turn their neighbors and family into the government if need be. If the government would have put out a program to turn your family in and they get prison time, people would have done it. Why? Is it because they're a good person? No, it's because having a sense of control is really empowering for some people. In my opinion, I could be making all this up. That's just how I felt, you know. It says, I shop there often, but we'll go to Walmart. Deals are better there anyways, and they don't arrest people or special needs employees over $110 worth of food they were throwing away over the course of 4 months. With all my chest, fuck you for the way you handled the situation. Make it right before more people start taking action. Damn, that rhymed. Wow. Yeah, so I didn't mean to sing that, but you get what I'm saying here. People are saying Walmart's worse. Yeah, I could probably agree with that. I mean, Walmart's going to be worse in different ways, like making you work off the clock, you know what I'm saying? It's wild. But coincidentally enough, people think in black and white. So everybody in that thread is now defending Meijer against Walmart, right? It's like this whole black and white thing. It's like both things can be true. I know that's the craziest thing some people have ever heard in their life, but both things can be true. Both places can suck ass, okay? If you meet two dudes and they kick babies, they both suck ass. You don't defend the one that kicks babies less hard. You know what I'm saying? The baby is still a bowl of spaghetti now. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what Meijer actually said, because that's the most important thing. That's why we're here, right? What did Meijer say about this whole situation. Well, let's pull it up for the boys. Check this out. This is Meier's statement about having the kid arrested. It says, we know, everybody, that there's been a lot of recent conversation about last year's incident involving a former team member at a Seven Hills, Ohio store. We take this very seriously and recognize that the situation should have been handled differently. Earlier this year, we implemented a new procedure to make sure this doesn't happen again. See, they've already fixed it, so you don't even have to worry about it. You don't even have to worry about it. All this backlash that they got. They actually had already fixed it to begin with. They investigated themselves and realized that they have done nothing wrong. So it's all good. We learned a great deal from this experience because of the backlash, obviously. We hold ourselves to a higher standard and are committed to making sure our actions reflect how we want to treat each other. No, what their statement should have said is, we messed up. We're dumb. We fired the smirky ass manager. Peace out. Come get a free bag of chippies. That's what it should have said. Anything else is just corpo bullshit. Oh, we already fixed the procedure, so this won't happen again. We were way ahead of you guys, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew, but we were way ahead of you guys. You know, the guys angry at the backlash. Oh, we were way ahead, actually. We had it all covered already, but we're going to go ahead and release this statement. Bullshit. Bullshit. Absolute highway robbery. Let's see what people are saying. Said the team should have told him he couldn't do that or offer assistance. 100% agreed. Would it be too much for them to publicly say it was a mistake and they apologize for ruining this kid's reputation for a minor theft? Minor theft? This guy says, this was my response in social media. When I was 17, I was pulled into a loss prevention office for over an hour because I was refilling a fountain drink cup I purchased on my lunch break. With my permission, they searched my bag and, of course, found nothing. No shorts reported from my drawer or department. They just saw me holding on to a fountain drink cup and loss prevention decided it was worth turning it into a documented case instead of a 5-second conversation. So this tracks for sure. Yeah, well, they look, and I know this is a very weird other side of it that people don't see. But a lot of these people that are in AP or they're in LP or they're in different departments or whatnot, they have to make every opportunity. They have to take every opportunity to make their job feel valuable. And I know that sounds like wild, but what I'm saying is a lot of these people in these departments, they don't see anything. They don't see any action, right? Like a cop wanting to go on a damn raid or something, but they haven't seen any action in like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? That's how these people are. So when they see somebody stealing or an employee that we could get the police involved, it becomes like the highlight of their damn month. You know, and I know it sounds wild, but I think that's really how people look at it. You know, it's exciting for them. You know, isn't drama farming on YouTube exciting for everybody? Right. But it's kind of cringe. You know what I'm saying? That's the general idea that I get. But Meijer has responded with corpo speak saying, oh, don't worry about it. It's all good. Don't worry about it. It was last year, and we've already fixed the problem. So why are we even making a statement, in my opinion? Now, in my most recent video, if you go to the comment section, there's people in the comments claiming to be James, the kid who was arrested, his like extended family for some reason. And they're apparently arguing with me and defending Meijer and saying the incident was several years ago, but all of their facts are wrong. It's the weirdest shit you'll ever see. It's literally my dad works at Microsoft vibes. I actually know James. He's my brother. James is my uncle. Well, he's my nephew. And I love Meijer. And Meijer did nothing wrong. Okay. Eat my ass. Like this video, please. Please, as I spittle on you, like the video. Share it with your boys. Comment down below or your view will not count. Give your boys some love. I'll see you guys tomorrow.